Hi guys, hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cold Water's South China Sea Campaign Part 7. Okay then, so on to this level, we've been tasked with taking out submarines carrying enemy commandos in the area of Subic Bay. You may all also notice there, I've taken a bit of damage on the back of my submarine in a previous engagement. So that will probably affect me this time around, and probably give me a couple of headaches or more. Right then, so we have picked up a couple of contacts. I believe both of these, looking at the sonar there, yep, so one of them's definitely gone active already. I think I'm out of range of him, but that does look like a surface contact by the waterfall display there. Yep, okay, so that's a Luda 3 destroyer.
Sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Or DDG, which basically means guided missile destroyer, to be correct. Now, as you guys will be aware from what I've just said previously, this is not my assigned target. I have been bumped, so therefore I have speeded up part of this video for the purpose of getting to my assigned objective. So the first contact is a surface contact, a Luda 3 DDG. Basically guided missile destroyer, so my torpedoes are now going for that, and I believe the other target is actually a frigate, again surface contact, and not part of my overall mission objective. So like I said, with the powers of video editing, I've just taken some flooding there as well. That is actually a result of the previous damage I've received. That's nothing to do with any combat action now. So that is the problem when you're going deep, when you're already damaged from a previous action. You can take more flooding. Anyway, so that is the second target about to be destroyed. He was trying to evade my torpedo there. Okay, so the target is destroyed, and again, look, I'm also taking flooding in the second compartment. Now it is interesting, considering I was damaged towards the rear of the boat, that I took flooding in the forward torpedo wing first. I don't know why that was, a bit unusual perhaps. Makes sense though that I took it in the later flooding in the propulsion area, but why in the torpedo in the first place, I have no idea. But not to worry. So there's no enemies around. I just need to take care of this flooding basically. I'll try not to go too fast initially, just because, or cavitate, because at the end of the day I want to get the flooding under control. And if there does happen to be another enemy around, I don't really want to give my position away as I'm already damaged. But looking at this situation at the moment, it's not really a huge choice I've got, to be fair. So I just need to get the flooding under control and then carry on with my assigned mission. Okay, so that was that little engagement taken care of. To be fair though, considering I am actually battle damaged, I'm surprised I was given any other mission besides going back to home port and repairing. I'd say that looks like quite a sizable gash. And again, I've also been bumped by two surface contacts, same type as before, one guided missile destroyer and one frigate. At least I believe the second one is a frigate, but the first one is definitely a destroyer. Okay, so I've lined up quickly on my targets. They're not aware of where I am. They've not fired on me. And there we go. First target is already down, and the second target is about to go any time now. He dropped a countermeasure, evaded my torpedo.
Sonar lost contact. Master 2,
second
bearing
target
240. Contact breaking up.
And once again, I'm taking flooding, you see. That is because I've taken damage. And also, interestingly again, the flooding has also happened in the forward torpedo room, or in the torpedo room, so the weapons shop.
Sonar, we are cavitating.
So I'm going to take care of this flooding again. Also as well, if anybody watching my channel happens to be a former submariner, if you're able to elaborate to me, is it possible, once damaged like I am near the rear of my submarine, to flood forward of where the damage is, like that far forward? I personally don't think it's possible, but for any of you submariners out there, if you're able to shed some light on if that is a possibility, maybe the way the piping goes inside the boat or something, that would be some great information for me. Thank you. Okay, so moving on, like I say, trying to crack on with my actual assigned objective, hence the fact I've had to speed up the initial contact. This time around, that could be it, to be fair, because... I know, tell a lie, I believe that is probably a merchant. I do have one submarine though, okay. Although the submarine I've detected is a hand class, and it's normally the really old boats like Romeo class, Foxtrot classes, etc. that are equipped with the commandos. So I don't think this is the mission either. I think I've been bumped unnecessarily again. So I fired at the Han. My torpedo's on the way. He's let a torpedo go at me. Oh yeah, their torpedo's gone active. I'm going to have to try and get out of the way of that. I'm still doing 15 knots to maintain the wire guide. Okay, there we go. One hand class submarine gone. And okay, their torpedo did miss me, but I'm just coming up to a shallower depth to avoid any further flooding. Weapons are still nearby, but that weapon has passed me, so it is just a case of getting out of dodge. Still got to avoid the torpedo, or get out of range of the torpedo, although, there we go. Okay, so finally, so that was bumped 3 times in quick succession, as you can see. Okay, looking at my loadout screen, I'm running out of torpedoes.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
That's not good. Okay, so this time around hopefully is the actual assigned mission. So as I always do, I'm on silent running. Well, to be fair, I still have 6 torpedoes, so that's more than enough to take care of the objective. Just doing a bit of time compression here, just in case this is not my assigned target. But I'm hoping it is, because like I say, I've been bumped falsely 3 times already. And also, as I've said before, on this particular level, I seem to get bumped a lot more than I used to on the 68 and the 84 campaigns. I don't know if that was a change in the game made, I have no idea. Okay, that does look like a submerged contact, submarine. Okay, so it is an Alpha class. Alphas are quite formidable, and to be honest, of the Soviet era submarines, they are my favourite. They're so sleek and so fast. You can see in the distance there, my own boat has fired 2 torpedoes at him, and as yet he's not aware of my presence, which is good. I'm hoping he'll learn of my presence right at the very last minute. He is starting to turn away though, so he might have become aware. Yep, okay, now he knows. He knows now. He's fired off a couple of 3 of his own torpedoes, and he's cavitating. He's trying to get out of there. Dropped a countermeasure to evade my torpedoes, and he's going deep. Deep, deep, deep. Also, on a personal bit of interest, the Alpha class submarines are very good because they were made of titanium, which meant they could dive a lot further than Western boats of the same time period. So although the Soviets did lack technology in terms of quietening and things, they did have some other revolutionary ideas. And I do believe as well that the Alpha class is the fastest production nuclear submarine ever built in history, as far as I'm aware. If somebody can correct me on that, please do in the comments. But I do believe, yeah, this is the fastest, most agile submarine so far that has been in existence. And he's doing a very good job avoiding my torpedoes, as you can see.
Bearing 1,
He's got the speed
1.
advantage, and he's got the depth change advantage. Okay, but there we go. Finally, the job is done. He is gone, heading down to Davy Jones. Second torpedo looks like he's going to go in there. So he got hit by a second torpedo as well, although the job was already done by this point. I've avoided his torpedoes. Oh, right, there's still weapons nearby. Now, I'm wondering, is there another target nearby? I'm hoping there is, and I'm hoping it is my assigned objective. I don't know why I'm loading my tubes, because those are land-based Tomahawk missiles, so I can't even fire them at a surface ship. But anyway,
Con,
not to
helm,
worry.
steady course.
Okay, well those torpedoes are gone, that's the main thing. I'm also impressed that I'm down at 1,000 feet on this occasion and I don't appear to be taking flooding, there's nothing nearby. So there we go, again I was bumped. So that is the 4th time I've been
On
bumped
sonar, new contact
whilst in the vicinity of my
bearing
objective.
106, designated Sierra
As
1.
I say, I have been getting bumped an awful lot more on this
Brig
level
ship
than
for
any other
ultra-quiet.
level I've ever played.
Come right to 10.
Okay, so once again, running
helm
ultra
aye.
quiet, 2 targets initially. I'm down relatively deep. .600 feet. These could be submarine targets, to be fair.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is
Oh, okay, that's
classified
promising.
as
A
submerged
Romeo
submarine.
SSK. That is promising
Con sonar, Sierra
because
2
the commandos
is
and
classified
Spetsnaz
as
and all those
urgent.
sort of special forces tend to go in the older diesel class boats, which this is. So that is
Come
very
right
promising.
to 114. Helm aye.
So I appear to have one trawler, which I'll have to avoid, and the Romeo. Yeah, I'm
Come
seriously
right
hoping
to
this is my objective.
129.
Okay.
Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, I'm just waiting for my firing solution to improve. So 56% solution
Come
at the
left
moment.
to 0,
Rising
6,
rapidly, which is
0.
good.
Helm aye.
Okay, he's turning away from me, so I'm going to turn towards his stern. Interesting that he's gone near the surface. I'm surprised he'd be
Con,
doing
helm,
that.
steady
But then
course.
again, I'm saying that as well. It is a diesel boat, and diesels
Con
did have
sonar,
to go
new
near the
contact
surface quite
bearing
often
128,
to change out the
designated
air
Sierra 3.
or run at snorkel depth. I don't know in the game if
Con sonar,
the
Sierra
need for the
3
old diesel
is
boats to have to come
classified
near the
as
surface
urgent.
has been included. But I have noticed a couple of times in this game now that enemy submarines are often up either surfaced or very near the surface, or very near the surface even. Okay, so he's been found. A torpedo is away. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't know I'm here yet, which is good. I plan to run my torpedo at this depth until pretty much the last minute, or sort of till within about the last sort of 4,000 yards, by which time he should have no chance to evade or to really do anything. Just adjusting my position a little bit on the torpedo, checking my range to my torpedo and then range to him as well.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so torpedo now gone active, and it's immediately within range of him, so it's found him immediately.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Okay, he's launched, but he's probably just firing on the bearing.
Con,
And also
fire
as well, I'm
control,
so
weapon
deep
acquired.
that his torpedoes, which are set 65s, they will never find me. If memory serves, the range on an active Seeker range on a set 65 is something like about
Con,
800 or
fire control,
880
weapon
yards.
acquired.
But at depth I'm at, he will never find me.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 081. Contact breaking up.
Okay, so that is him gone.
Come left to 318.
Okay, that probably was my mission target. It's easy enough to turn away from that torpedo. As I say, it's never going to find me. I'm too deep.
Con sonar, lost contact.
Con, helm, steady
Just
course.
getting out of dodge. There we go. He's going to the bottom. Torpedo's going to miss me completely. There we go.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3-5 knots.
Okay, so that is it. Target sunk, and that was my mission objective. So finally, after being bombed 4 times en route, I got a very easy mission. To be fair, there was nothing hard about that at all. So thank you very much indeed for watching. And just a quick note, guys, all play is on Elite difficulty only. That's all I do play on. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe and ring that bell to remind you when I get a new video up for you. Also as well, big shout out and thank you to all my new viewers and subscribers and people have been giving me likes and really supporting my channel. You're doing me a great service. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.